Everybody says add more value. So a lot of entrepreneurs think more services, more options, and more features. And that's actually exactly why you're not doing more sales. My name is Mason, and in this video, I'm gonna go over the exact frameworks that I've learned over about a decade of entrepreneurship. And after several failed businesses, I went on to launch a business with a buddy of mine that went from 0 to 2 million in 12 months. And in today's lesson, I'm gonna make you way better at making offers. The truth is if you're drowning your clients in options, features, and technical jargon, they will immediately glaze over. And if they can't choose, they won't. They'll leave and they'll go to somebody with a clearer brand message. But here is what nobody talks about. I'm not just talking about making better offers. I'm talking about how the writing on your website impacts the psychology of your customers and how that impact changes your ability to make better offers. I'm talking about how your brand makes your customer feel and how your marketing either amplifies or kills those feelings. And we're gonna go over the exact framework of how you can start fixing your offers so you can sell more and charge more. But before we dive in, quick thing, I created a 12-month growth plan for your business, and it shows you exactly how to fix this problem in your business and so much more. It's basically a roadmap for how to fix your marketing, your sales, and your funnel. Links in the description below. Grab it while you're still thinking about it. Now let me show you exactly what's happening. You've got 3 services, 3 packages, 3 memberships. You got gift cards, online courses, all solving slightly different problems and maybe even kind of the same problem. Your brain thinks you're being helpful by giving clients options. You're meeting different needs, but here is how the brain actually works. People don't buy when they have too many choices, when they have to think too hard, and when their brain just shuts down because there's too much information. There is a famous study by 2 scientists, Sheena Iyengar and Mark Lepper. They tested jam samples at a grocery store. When they showed 24 kinds of jam samples, only 3%, 3 out of 100 people bought 1. But when they only showed 6 kinds, the fewer choices made people 10 times more likely to buy. And this same thing happens on your website with all of the offers and details that are on your pages. Let's just say somebody lands on your website. They read about package 1. Sounds good, they think, right? Let me compare to whatever else they have. So they read about package 2. Well, this also sounds good. And then they read about package 3. Now they start to get a little bit more confused. And here's the thing, then they think about the offer on the other webpage they were just looking at. Decision paralysis sets in even more when you have other pages with other offers. This isn't about intelligence, it's about the monkey mind, because our brain is wired for survival. It's actually completely natural for us to look away from something if it causes too much cognitive load. If something burns too many calories without us getting what we think will help us survive or thrive, people will bail. And here's the brutal truth. If you have too many offers on your website, or if there's more than 4 or 5 details, you are probably competing with yourself. Service A is gonna steal momentum from package B, and package B is gonna steal momentum from your membership. So here's what most people miss. It is not about the amount of offers that you have on your website. It is about how you talk about them. You are probably describing your offers a little bit like this: feature, 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 and price. We do this better than the competition, and this is the problem that we solve. But here's the thing, your client actually doesn't care about features. They care about one thing, and it might be the thing that you're not talking about, which is how they feel after working with you. So let me show you the difference. Here's some bad copy. Our comprehensive branding package includes logo design, brand guidelines, color palette, and typography. We offer 4 rounds of revision and final file delivery. That's just a list of tasks. It says nothing about the transformation that will happen for them and how that will make them feel. Here's an example of good offer copy. Imagine showing up to a pitch. Your deck opens and they lean in. Everything feels premium, cohesive, and confident. They don't even ask for your price. They just ask when you can start. You see the difference? One is what you do, and one is how working with you will make them feel. People don't buy branding packages. They buy the confidence to charge more money to their customers. They buy being taken seriously. They buy the pride of a professional brand behind their name. And that is what sells. Not the number of revisions, not the 5-step process. People buy emotional outcomes and not products or services. That's why I built a guide on how to use AI to understand your customers' pain, struggles, their objections to your service. I spent tens of thousands of dollars on mentors to give you the exact frameworks that I'm gonna give you away for free in a masterclass in the description below. Now let's talk about the biggest mistakes that people make. You think talking about how you're better, how your process is different, how you have more experience will close the deal, but it won't. They honestly don't care if you're better. They care more if you understand their pain. Let me prove it to you. Which pitch would you respond to? Pitch A? Or would you respond to pitch B? We use advanced SEO strategies, AI-powered keyword research tools, and data-driven content optimization. Pitch B is, you're tired of posting content nobody sees, spending hours writing blogs that get you no traffic. You're starting to wonder if your business will ever get found. Pitch B wins every single time, but why? Because it mirrors their internal dialogue. It proves that you understand their pain. And now we add the solution. You show up with empathy first, so you can offer the solution second. But here's where most people fail. They get the copy right, but then their branding ruins it. Your offer might be clear, and your copy might be emotional. But if your site looks like a Canva template, if your colors feel generic, if the fonts on your website don't feel like the outcome that you're presenting to them, the feeling won't land. And because people buy on emotion, if the emotional hit isn't there when they land right on your website in like 3 seconds, your offer will die on arrival. And that is why brand matters. Not just pretty colors and fonts, but the visceral feeling someone gets when they land on your page. Does it feel premium? Does it feel trustworthy? Does it feel like the future they want? If the answer is no, then your perfect offer won't save you. I made a full video on branding psychology that teaches you exactly how to create that emotional pull, even if you're not a designer. Link is on the screen right now. I'll see you in the next video.